Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your August 2016 Spiritual Growth Reading. This is Kathy from Tarot Me a Story, and I'm trying out a couple new decks. I'm going to show you. We have this is the Mystical Art Medicine. Medicine? Yeah, that's what it says. Mystical Art Medicine, www.mysticalartmedicine.com. I got them on Amazon.com. Oops, sorry. And this is what the cards look on this side. And on this side, they're wild. Here's like Innocence. Beautiful cards. They're a trip. Higher Knowledge. Wow. Courage. They're like Native American deck. Look at that. Initiation. Yeah, it's beautiful. Integration. Wow. Can you see that? I don't know if the cards are hard to make out. Alchemy. Look at that. It's a trip. They're really a trip when you pull out one. It's in like another color. Here's Ebb and Flow. Wow. And a Truth. I'll show you a couple more. Here's Shapeshifter. Wow, isn't that cool? And I'll show you one more. Self-Mastery. Oh, great. So these cards are fantastic. And, wow, I haven't seen this one yet. Devotion. Look at that. Haven't seen all the cards. It's like, every time I go through them, I see new cards. It's like, man, that's beautiful. So, we're going to start with these. And then, these are going to be the clarifiers, which these are the Mother Peace. And this is what the book looks like. The deck looks almost identical to that. I'll show you. It's a round deck. It's the only brown deck I'm aware of, except for the teeny version of the same deck. And this is what the cards look like. So they're, it's more of a Native American, there's African images. So these, while I'm shuffling, I'll talk about it. So, Gemini. Ooh, look at Spirit and 2 cards. Are we going to do 2 cards? Healing Tools and Freedom. It's like I want to sing Freedom. It's like Spirit is bringing that song. They even look like they go together. So that's the focus of the reading. Those came out quick. And while I'm shuffling these, I'll tell you a little bit about these cards. These cards, regarding the traditional meaning of tarot cards, these go off into a more positive focus, positive direction on how to deal with the situation. It's not like they're ignoring the meaning of the card, but because there are swords with, the swords in your back, but it's almost like a more positive, upbeat way of looking at it, but it still respects you'll see. It's just more of a lighter take on it, I guess. Like a card where there's a big conflict, instead it'll show meditating. Show you meditating instead of being in the conflict. And some of the conflict ones show conflict, but you'll see. And Spirit has me do a new layout. I deleted a whole lot. Deleted like 7 readings. I wasn't connecting with trying to do the Celtic cross or just the 4 cards. I wasn't connecting. I couldn't connect, and I wasn't feeling like the readings were right. And then Spirit said, no, we're going to do it this way, and it's helped. So what we're doing is we're doing 4 cards above, and this is God, Spirit's saying 5 on this one. Okay. An additional card. This one I'm stating this for, right? Spirit's laughing at me. No, literally, I can hear it. So this is our state of mind right here, and this extra card Spirit tossed in is feeling a need to protect yourself. Like everybody's like having a voice here going, hey, you know. So this is where we're at, and this is all about spiritual growth. So we want to keep that focus. And and this is our challenges down here. And so what we have up here, we have the 9 of Swords. And what did I tell you? There's pain cards here. See all these swords in her back, just like the traditional 9 of Swords. Remember, the 9 of Swords is like it's 9. It's almost a 10. It's like you're almost there. Hang on, you're almost at the end of the cycle. And here's the Shaman of Dis, which is basically like the King of Pentacles. Which I'm not supposed to make references to the old cards. I'm supposed to stay in what these cards are about. So the Shaman of Dis is an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're Gemini. And so you're an air sign. And this is after a conflict. She's going in, shutting the door to her dwelling, and only letting specific people in. It's just specific people that are safe. She's going within to her, and here, this is a 5. This is a conflict card, and it's so showing her dealing with the conflict by going into the home and baking. And most women know how you go home, you bake, and if you're not a baker, which I don't bake, but I do cook. And so you go home, you make a big pot of soup, you know, for the people you love, and it makes you feel better. So, you know, that's what that's about, doing that in the conflict. And here, the 5 of Wands, I'm allowed to use the reference of numbers, and then what I get out of the card. So the 5s are conflict, and this is like defending yourself, everybody coming at you, going rah, 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 rah. And you have to, obviously there's going to be a card about going in there. So that might be directly connected to that card. And here, this is the 3 of Wands, and 3s are the full expression of the suit, which is creativity. So let's go home, be creative, do some cave paintings with the kids, you know. And I feel like you will know what that means, like what to do, what creative thing to do. So we're gonna trust in your what is it called? The mythology that's deep within inside us, like Joseph Campbell. He was a mythologist about ancient mythology and how it affects us now. So this is a 10 of Cups, and it's the Happy Family or the Happy Tribe card. See, the whole tribe's out celebrating and worshiping the sun. And here's the Lovers card. And the Lovers look like they're in a couple Greek urns. And there's like a blessing and getting, wow, look at that. You can do in the dark and the light, like the yin and the yang, and the colors in between are the colors of the rainbow. Isn't that a trip? And then here, like underneath an arch. There's symbolic images here. And we have the High Priestess. This is the wiser, older woman. Either this is you, or you seek the advice of this wiser, older woman. So we're going to start with a clarifier on the 9 of Swords. We're going to start up here, look this way. Okay, so remember, this is the 9 of Swords is, you know, great deal of pain and conflict, inner turmoil, This just look like the nightmare card. She's just having some bad dreams. And, but it's coming to an end soon. Let's see what the clarifiers on that are. Okay, Spirit, what do we have? So we have the Daughter of Swords. It's kind of a... She's like the... she brings a message of truth, but it's reversed. So either you're not going to like the message, or... And we have the Hangman, and he's like a quarter turn. And so I guess everything turns clockwise. So you're feeling like you're suspended. But remember, this is a time of learning, a time of knowledge, a time of new perspectives. And either I'm getting a sore throat, or everybody has throat chakra issues. Maybe me. I'm trying to drink something to soothe my throat here. So, does that make sense? There's conflict, a message that's probably going to bring about that conflict, and you're in the Hangman state. Let's see if we can get you. I'm not sure. Like, is that the Spirit? Is there a little more to answer that? There we go. 2 more cards. So here's the Ten of Wands. I think they're suggesting you get out there and do a tribal dance with the women around the around the standing stones. Just don't fall through them like Claire did. But then again, there might be a nice guy on the other side in a kilt. Oh, God. Anybody watching Outlander? So look at this. So the 10 is a new beginning. So this is going to bring about a new beginning. And then we got one more card, which is the Ace of Swords, and it's reversed. So wait a minute. So this is the end of a cycle. And the Ace of Swords is a new beginning. I don't think this is intended to be upside down. Unless all this conflict is halting the new beginning. All this conflict is halting the new beginning. That's why it was upside down. So you have your new beginning. Do your dance. Do your dance of a new an end of a cycle, and you'll have your new beginning. How's that? So I'll put the sword on top, and that's how we end our conflict there. Do the dance. Get together with all the women and go dance around the standing stones, depending on where you live. Don't get arrested. There's got to be a metaphor for that, you know, the way you can express that. You know, get together with the girlfriends and go drinking. I don't know. Don't drink too much. So for the Shaman of Dis, we have the Magician and the Empress. So what is this about? They're both High Arcana cards. Okay, if there's a conflict with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it's possible there could be some trickery involved, but I think this is about you having, you know, the power to manage this situation, and your outcome is the Empress, but it is a clarifier on the Shaman of Dis, an earth sign that you're dealing with. Earth sign again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And so clarifier on the 4 of discs. I just, you know, I have a feeling of completion, even if I don't completely understand it. Because it's like Spirit says you get it, you know. Okay, so we have the Priestess of Swords. So that's it's a card of truth. And this is, she's gone into only letting in certain people. And in a state of protection, only letting in the people that are safe, family, loved ones that are safe. And then we have the Sword of Truth. Okay, so I feel like there needs to be more on that. What do you say, Spirit? Okay. Is this it right here? It's 2 of them. Again, there's a choice. Oh, that was in the previous reading. This card's been coming up for a couple readings. There's a choice that needs to be made, and unlike the the 2 of Swords, she's not bound and blind by it. She's ready to make it. In this case, if it's reversed, that means she's not ready. So here she's doing the sign of the infinity sign. So there's a choice that needs to be made, and this is the celebration card, the happy family celebrating. But this is all women. Isn't that cool? So I think a big message in these cards is, so here you've gone in to protect yourself, and you get the message of truth from probably an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone, you know, coming from that quality, with those qualities. Or it could be a person in your life, a female, or it can be a male too. There's a decision to be made, and it brings about happy family. Okay, so, and the next one is, this is the 5 of Wands. It's a conflict card, feeling you need to protect yourself maybe. That is, everyone's coming at her. 5s are instability, conflict, loss. So, okay, Spirit. When the cards don't stick out far enough for me to get them, or they fall back in the deck, it's not meant to be. Okay, so after a battle, a skirmish, we need to meditate and go within for your answers. So that was, you know, there's skirmish going on there. There we go. And then we'll be diving headfirst into the Ace of Cups, new love, and spiritual experience. And there's another conflict. It's a separate conflict where you've gone. It's been advised to go in, and okay. So what I'm getting here, this is the, you know, working the 8 of which is a, okay. No, it's not. It's not a contradiction, actually. I was thinking it was. Okay, so the 8 of Discs reversed means, okay, she's gone in and she's on her own here, but now she needs to work with community. Not exactly social, not exactly community service, but, you know, work with family and community, and because she's, you know, retreating. She's been retreating, which is good, but she needed to do that. And so this is like a quarter turn this way. This is the Son of Discs. He's a messenger, like the Knight. And Wands, Son of Wands. And Wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So that's just the energy of the message, like a fire sign, a fiery message, which brings about a celebration, a victory, a feeling of victory. Okay, so the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands This is the one where you know, go home and paint some cave paintings with the children, or take a cave painting class. It's threes are full expression of the suit of wands. It's a creativity. And so we have the Three of Cups reversed, and cups are the full expression of the suit. So reversed, it means the three is a full expression of the suit. The cups are a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's a card of emotions and feelings. So let's see. Don't hold back your emotions, and you'll have a new beginning. This is a major arcana that is it's more than a new beginning. What is the right word for this? It's more than the end of a cycle. It's like the big starting the cycle over again, the big beginning. Notice my feet are crossed under the table, and I'm wondering if the spirits say no. I was wondering if I was blocking the messages. So here's the Justice card. We have the Happy Family, Happy Tribe. And then we have Justice and Temperance. So stay centered, stay balanced, and you'll have justice. You'll have your justice and your happy family. Now regarding the Lovers, clarifiers on the Lovers. We have the Star. So a beautiful, beautiful future for the Lovers. We need more clarifiers, Spirit. And then we a clarifier on the High Priestess. Is this the High Priestess, or does it go with the Lovers card? Goes with the Lovers card. Okay, so this is the Three of Swords, and here you go. We've got a negative one here. Here we go. This guy stabbed her, or probably you, in the heart. Well, this floozy here is dancing and celebrating. And look at the white people in the deck. She's a redhead, she's a blonde. And this dirty rat's on his knees, where he should be. It looks like he harpoons you in the heart, runs off with this floozy, and he's broken your heart. And this card is the broken heart card. I'm not sure whether it belongs to it. I'm hearing it belongs over here with the Lovers. So, because the Lovers card is upright and it was never reversed, I think this is about letting go of this pain. And then this is also an Aquarius card. The Star is also Aquarius. And Temperance, it can be Sagittarius. This can be a Sagittarius. The Aquarius card. So this can be, this isn't reversed. If this was reversed, I would say, you know, it's the end of this, you know, unless, oh God. Okay, so, has a lover broken your heart? Well, somehow we're seeing beautiful things happening. So, I'll leave it there. And the Temperance, the Two, the High Priestess. We have two cards. Here's the Nine. Looks like the Happy Family, Happy Tribe card. And the clarifier was the Sun of Discs, which this is a message from an Earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, not from an Earth sign. It's like with the Earth sign energies, it could be in regard to finances, or. But here we have, what we have here is the High Priestess. So she's probably advising you how to keep everyone happy regarding a message. That's what I'm hearing. So, if you made it this far, Gemini, and you sat through all this, you definitely deserve an opinion about how you feel about these round cards. Whether you think they have enough power to get this message across, or whether you prefer, more traditional cards, from a more traditional deck. And then, we have like these. I think I'd probably use like the Rider Waite with these as clarifiers for these. So let me know whether you want a more traditional deck, or whether you think, because I can feel that these don't have the impact, but they also don't have the negative message. And this is a spiritual growth reading, so it's about spiritual growth usually doesn't come with kicking you in the head, but actually sometimes it does, doesn't it? So actually, the biggest growth is when we get kicked the hardest. So let me know what you think, whether you got, because this isn't, this in a sense, because I haven't used these cards a lot, when I'm doing readings with the traditional cards, sometimes I have no idea, or I'll just do clarifiers until I feel like I have something, but I don't know your story. I really don't know your story. And when people comment and tell me stuff about their lives, when you send me messages, I don't remember the readings. And sometimes I'll go back and I'll look at the reading. And, oh, that's what they're talking about. But it's, one, I do 12 of these readings. And two, I don't always get the full message, because everybody's going to hear what applies to them. Pay attention to how many things that you just ignore, and that's how you're supposed to do it, because it has no meaning for you, and that's how life is. If something doesn't have any meaning, it doesn't impact you. It's no longer lighting up anything in your brain, because you've either healed the issue, or it's just meaningless to you, and it's not an issue for you. It doesn't set any part of your brain on fire. You either beyond it, or it's just not an issue. So let me know. This is Kathy from Tarot Me a Story, and I'll show you these beautiful cards one more time as we sign out. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Look at these beautiful cards. I love these, but I don't know. I don't know if these are powerful enough. If you're getting enough information. If you're feeling like you're getting anything. Need to know. Let me know. Let me know. Thank you.